5-on-5. Not the most fun of fights, but that said, some of the Paper X players are banged up a little bit low. Pop flashes through it. Dep instantly 2 headshots back to back. They're starting to find some legs in this run. They're going to push on through. Dep dives in. Huron relays over. And with that, Paper X 2-on-5. One player stuck inside main, one stuck inside the door. Mindfreak with the right clicks, able to find 2, but that's going to be it. I mean, they are still surrounding it. They are still sticking on that spike, and the defuse goes through. ZETA picks up the pistol.
Just wants to make sure that he keeps distance. And Heaven is completely covered from last, but he gets taken out by the Ghost. The Outlaw now not landing either shot. ZETA, Huron needs to hang on, but he's been taken out. The site completely given over. And now it's a 3v4 retake. Never mind, take that back. A 1v2.
Forsaken has the Bulldog too. He just got the spike planted. Jiggle for, well, not jiggling anymore. He's going in to receive that information. Gets the first pick onto something, which is a very, very good pickup.
Yeah, that's a confidence booster as well against something. And Dep lining up, almost gets 2. Not quite going to stabilize for the next. It's a quick pinch from main as well, but the Odin still alive and well. Only 10 HP, now decayed all the way down to 1. He needs to go for the pre-fire, but Jing's quick on it. He couldn't hear the audio because of the C's. Now a 2v2. ZETA Division at full health. They need this round. They're going to wrap around, try to make sure that they can find another angle, but the door gets closed, and now you're out of options.
All right, door's quickly broken though, so still some angles available. Smoke's dissipated as well. Paper X at the very least will be able to stick the spike down, and ZETA looking to push in together. They've got a flash, they've got several pieces of utility from the Omen. Paper X has to be very careful.
Face your fear.
It's going to be the Nightfall, nice and early as well, just to stall them. They've both been tagged on this side. It's a nice pop flash from Huron. He jumps out. One perfect timing, a double swing mid. No backup though.
Nailed them.
Doesn't need it.
Not at all. Huron trying to stay around, trying to go for the trade, but ultimately shut down right now. And the rest of the Paper X continuing to barrel through in towards A short. They managed to find all of it. Huron's fragment, though, will be able to catch Jing. Now on to Dep. He's already arrived on the crime scene, but Mindfreak has different ideas, instantly knows where he has to mark.
Gets full damage.
Metal being sent out as well, so this is a very good telling that Paper X is about to head into the A site. Huron trying to return in kind, but unfortunately eats a bullet to the face from Jing.
That speed is so fast on the pick-me-up.
I know. 30 seconds he has those zoomies, and now he's looking to watch out some of these angles, trying to push on through, maybe mark his own smoke. He has the ultimate, so why not go in for this, right?
Oh, instantly uses it.
My turn.
And it's just going to be him jumping back and forth, trying to find the kill. Come on, it's still Dep that you're fighting against. Give the man some respect.
God.
Forsaken will be able to clean it up.
With the right agents this time, all that support coming in, he's able to trade out through and through. Something just dives right in, but the Hunter's Fury from Laz, straight into A main, 2 players down.
I mean, that lineup is so good against A main. They popped the nanostorms early, so they knew that people had to be stuck in main. It's a good call, but you've already given up Heaven, and something's trying to get ahead of it. Does ZETA predict it? Yes, they do. The drone comes out, but how many members are they suspecting? Huron, good for the spam. He actually gets Mindfreak in return, so that makes things even easier.
Huron looking a little bit more tactical today. So with the lockdown now, Paper X pretty much pinned down in towards A main, or maybe even Wine. So the one-way smoke comes out. Jing tries to give his teammates a little bit more secure cover as they spam on through into the spike. Something manages to find the first, Forsaken onto the next. No way this happens, right? All right, Huron's managed to stick the defuse all the way through, and that's going to be the round.
I'm so scared that Forsaken was not completely correlated. But here we go, off shot. Bit of a whiff here from Dep as something goes right into the side, and Huron's good for 2. Headshots back to back. Forsaken now stuck. Laz fires through the wall, no way to back out, and now the spike in Devi's hands, stranded in Cubby.
He's trying to find someone to shoot, but they're not really quite giving it to him. Mindfreak comes in to support, eliminates Dep, so Devi now having a bit of cover, he manages to back off. Mindfreak, though, still stuck around the side. He's trying to sneak on through, making them think that he might be around market, but nope. Right up in front of him, Huron manages to shoot a point blank.
That's just going to be too many targets. Devi.
That they needed. So reinforcements now in for Paper X. They're starting to mark out tree, but ZETA just reads this right as well. They go all the way through, down from heaven. Them with the shorties, able to get the first. Devi snaps onto a first head. Jing in with the not dead yet, but he's still kind of trying to find these shots. ZETA just out in the open, in the cold. Last trying to nail them down, but Jing and Forsaken, the duo lives and breathes down ZETA's neck. Previous rounds, the tiles crunch that they kind of innovated certainly throws Paper X in for a bit of a loop. They might not anticipate this, and the operator shot sounds off. Depp dives straight in, tries to look for the second late, but unfortunately does not quite land. Something will be able to pick up the spike, and he tailwinds away.
Yeah, that's still going to be two very crucial kills. It's the initiator's gone from Paper X. So the execute's not going to have the full setup. You just have to rely on your peaks now. You can create advantageous angles, you can create 50-50s with the extra smokes, but that's about all you got if you're Paper X. Paranoia use to push them back. That actually draws out the counter recon, so now they don't have to worry about that before the round ends. They can at least get the spike down, and then it'll come back off of cooldown.
You are trading utility, so now your only option is to kind of walk in or maybe use your smokes to sneak onto site. Sugar Zero is right here, waiting to mark. Euron with a 0 point again, manages to retrieve the information necessary. Fragment out, and it kind of does stall something very low. So is Mind Freak, and they have to find their shot. Sugar Zero repositions. They've dropped down, they're clearing out health. But where is Sugar Zero? Right around Generator. He plays around his smoke and ring around the Rosie, the headshot into something.
As now, with that mid push out, it's just a clear execute onto the A site. Does Paper X try to cut off the backup? As Depp is not going to be able to land. He hears the noise, so he's just going to back off in time. Gets the trade, but Laz already taken down. It's a quick kill onto Mind Freak. Paper X trying to fill the gaps where they can. Something, I believe, is in the site. He's going to peek out, but Euron swings around, gets the kill off of the spike plant. He'll go for it again. Another tap just to draw out the target. And ZETA keep 4 alive.
There's for sure.
Whoa! That's one of the
started.
Yeah, that's one of the cleanest counter spams I've ever seen. And as soon as they take out the Odin, they know they can get in. It's a free site because there's no Sentinel. The Odin's the only thing that's going to hold it back for a long time. I mean, sure, if there's a Paranoia, but outside of that, there's no actual damage to be done against you if you're going in for the execute. Decisive ZETA division.
Incredible.
It's Paper Thin's favorite ZETA division. It's a decisive ZETA division.
As long as he keeps predicting against them, then yes.
There's just too many curses flying around in Pacific.
Meanwhile, it is a 3-on-5 retake that Paper X is considering. The economy doesn't look too great.
Scanning ahead.
But yeah, holding out for exits instead.
Yeah, we'll see if they're able to get it. Oh, okay, they get 2. I mean, damage done is damage done.
Enemy remaining.
And Mind Freak will clean house.
But no defuse. That's it, yes.
Here comes the ping. Now they know that it's 2 members on the site. The Paranoia, can they chase through it? No, they realize timers run out, so there's the pop flash way up high, but Jing hides right behind. He still gets taken down by Deb. Euron being the extra firepower as Mind Freak trying to hold on, eventually gets traded down, and it's now a 3v1 in favor of ZETA as they go for the spike plant.
Poor guy did what he could, but meanwhile, ZETA division, the execution is so pretty much flawless. It's all down to something. He might have snuck on through, but it's still so many targets. Is it going to be a target-rich environment, or is it going to be a firing squad is the question as he tries to mark out just the edges of the generator. As soon as he drops down, though, you can expect so many of them. Try to watch out for him. Initial peek out, and at the same time, the wallbang from right underneath. And now here comes the Paranoia. ZETA tries to push on through into the B site. They're being blocked off by some smokes though, but Deb's still managing to stay alive. The shots are good. The pop flash now from Euron. And Forsaken and Jing unfortunately can't do anything about this. Mind Freak from the shadows into sight, but he's completely surrounded. Paranoia sent out as well, but right behind him is going to be Euron. It's all down to Devi. He's trying to find something, anything. Spots out the turret. Knows that there are a couple of players inside the boathouse at least, but as soon as he swings out, okay. Nice little collat.
The Prowlers. And something, he's ready for one, but he knows that there was a drop earlier. He finds the other, and Mind Freak's there for the quick trade all the way out of A main. And this is the type of control Paper Rex has been looking for. All this information on B, over by mid, and they push out from the other side to narrow it down. But Laz gets 2 headshots back to back. Give ZETA Division some breathing room.
And now he sets up inside of Boathouse. Paper Rex trying to bang them up as they head on through. Fragment just to keep him inside, off the other angle. Isolates out Sugar Zero, but Last still sharp on it. Nails the first, but as soon as the double P comes out, Paper Rex, Defy will be able
to know if they want to commit to the site execute or not.
Didn't quite see anything though, but huge contact. Mind Freak unfortunately loses his life, so now not a lot of stalling available for Paper Rex. Something just tries to spray through, doesn't quite find anything. Dep's already on the site. Nightfall just to set up for that retake. Jing continues to push out front from the top of heaven now. 2 players gone, and all that's left is going to be Hiroran and Laz. Upside of A main, outside of Tree. A couple of shots going through, but that's ultimately all he can find. It's down to Laz. In a 1-on-2, well, make that a possible 1-on-1. Jing uses the ultimates. Everyone's back. And Laz tries to find more shots, but
Dep is going even deeper. He wants to make an opening as Euron's good for one as well. Dep should get the wraparound. I think they've completely lost track of him, but something's doing the same. Which Jet's gonna get there faster? The paranoia out, but something gets Sugar Zero. That should be the cue for Dep, and he's able to do it. He opens up the site, and what a twist and turn here on this round.
Take hold.
Just both Jets going behind enemy lines.
The angles opened up a lot bigger for ZETA Division though. Now Dep going even further to eliminate Forsaken. It's all down to something now. He doesn't have any mobility. Just the blades. Swings out. Not quite the headshot onto Dep.
Swift map choice of Ascend. They find Mind Freak and Dep's clean with it. Instant response from Devi, but the crossfire, the pop flash, it's there. There's the Hunter's Fury. Devi can't get out of it. Something. He will just selfishly fly away.
That's still going to be 2 teammates down. ZETA Division. Just a couple of ultimates spent, and they still have so much potential to continue pulverizing through into the site. Lockdown deployed. Something going on in the journey. The same journey from before.
I mean, it's the best option they got. The lockdown's been used too. ZETA Division have the alarm bot, but it's not going to spot him from too far away. Forsaken gets spotted. He's trying to come back in, but the alarm bot finally notifying ZETA Division up the flank. Jing trying to hold them off, doing some damage, but not much. Just scratches on 2 members of ZETA. It's a 4v3, and so ZETA Division will go for the plant. Still evened up at 3v3 during it. Now back to 4 on that firepower. Hiroran gets 2 of the spray down on the door. And it's going to be Sugar Zero taking down Forsaken as ZETA Division lead this series 1-0.
So now going in with that full force retake, all the utilities being sent into the site. Paranoia doesn't quite fully connect though, but Jing unfortunately with his weak out doesn't quite fight all too much either. The shots fired back from Something and Devi to each of their own, and that's going to be down to the last one. Last perched up on top, an easy shot for Something to pick up that pistol for Paper Rex.
If they can win this one, the snowball begins. Paper Rex is going to go on with the one-way, trying to create that 1v1, but Hiroran's quick on that peak. Swings out for the kill. This gives an opening. Jing will stabilize, and he's still holding on to elbow. Once again, that choke point. It's a high-up haunt that slows down ZETA Division's retake. The smoke's still up, allows Forsaken to dance back and forth, and that's just Devi getting all the kills.
Meanwhile, though, Forsaken, interestingly enough, just sending some 0 points, creating a bit of presence around the C site, but inside of that poison cloud, Huron with the spams, he will be able to catch him.
Sugar Zero, he's just going to back out of it. Door's not open, though. He doesn't really have an exit. He thought he might have had a connection, but a complete miscalculation there on his positioning. He's going to leave the site open. Nightfall used. Still hope for ZETA as Dep is quick on the flank. Already covers rubble. He's able to let his team know that they can start to approach from stairs to create this crossfire. We can see on the minimap all members of Paper Rex now near the site, in tree and on drop.
Paper Rex trying to mark her way around it. The timing for Dep to push up front, though, will be crucial. Paranoia sent through now. Jing with the overdrive. Laser beams down Hiroran. and slides in towards tree. All three stacked up inside this one spot. The paint shells might be huge as Jing continues to slide back out, catches onto Depp. Now the hunt catches onto Laz. No shots found, but Mindfreak makes it a trade. And now it's all going to be down to Laz as Defy swings out and decisively.
Aside from something, he's just trying to create some time and space, and that does give it for Mindfreak. Gets the correct angle, something fishing for it, lands the shot, and Devi's there to cover drop. And it's just surgical from Paper X. And here run all on his lonesome. If he can get his lockdown, that wouldn't be bad, and he's guaranteed to get it now. He'll get it with his kills, in fact.
Picks up the Vandal now, something ready in position. Devi watching the angles, but
oh my.
He's been wallbanked as well. Heroron knows where he is. Something sensing the pressure on the tap. That's gonna be the quad kill to secure the first round win for ZETA Division. Paper X setting up for that burst into the C site now. Good little swing in from Jing. The double kill is good. Lockdown no longer available. He even goes all the way up around just to stack up alongside Mindfreak. All right, not for too long now though. ZETA Division reconsidering this fight, considering that it's a 3v5. Probably just saving.
Yeah, I mean, again, the econ's not great, so you'll have to cut your losses here if you're ZETA. But Jing looking more and more comfortable here on the Neon. Even going on some scouting missions right there on the site. Now, they will begin the hunt, it seems. As Jing is just practicing his movement at this point.
I mean, he mastered Ray's movement. Why not Neon, right?
I mean, I believe he can. I think it's just, you know, it just wasn't quite there just yet, but it's getting up there.
What if we have like a Jing versus Boostio Neon moment?
One enemy remaining.
Oh, they're just gonna find them all now.
Well, Mindfreak will find it. They've been routed completely.
Must have heard maybe something, maybe the snake bite towards the back of Rubble. ZETA sending a couple of squads, but something continuing to push up from the cut off the rotations. That's Heroron. That's Huron down. Down to the main core of ZETA Division.
I mean, what a drag across from something to adjust on that spray. Gets the second kill. Depp, he's good for one, but it's too many members. Devi, another one to his name. Mindfreak, two more as well. And Paper X is just barreling through. Depp gonna be fishing for information. He should have that showstopper ready. He gets picked off! Holy! What? What is that?
I want to see something play whack-a-mole.
Yeah, that's just inhuman reactions. Just a snap and a drag back down, and Jake now slides right under Heroron's nose. ZETA Division's just falling apart. Oh my god. Completely dismantled. I mean, mental boomed for sure. This is where you use that phrase.
Well, at least Sugar Zero able to find one frag in the round, now going into clear, but Shoulder's already being spotted thanks to the angles being held by Forsaken.
From the shadows here, 50 seconds still on the clock, which means Paper X can still rotate, and they do. Fragment over into Waterfall, B held onto, and Jing still winning fights and bound. He'll even slide in for another one. That accuracy coming in handy. The buff's working for Jing, as now they will just completely corral ZETA Division, and Paper X will get 11 in the first half, ending with a flawless. They know that they have to come in. Two pistols already heard on the A side. ZETA's still gonna commit to it. They've all come into tree, but they've been hit with the stuns. They've been hit with the prowlers. Huron still holds strong with the Sheriff. 2 kills to his name. Now a 3v2 on this execute. Spike still not on the site. Huron needed to find that kill, but Forsaken's good for the headshot. A tap onto the Spike. Forsaken not biting just yet. Last, nice swing around.
Good little reposition, but Last quicker as well. Now with this 2-on-1, something with a little bit lower on the HP. They're just pushing out, they don't care.
Finds that nasty shot right around the box, but Laz answers back with a 2. He's ready, quick reactions on the leader of ZETA Division. As we do see a attempted pinch from Depp. Oh, okay.
He's got his nightfall.
Yeah, a little revenge to something shot earlier in the first half. Just as he swivels back. And
one more for the ace.
now you know it was everybody. He gets it. the ace for Laz. To find the first kill, but he just needs to stay alive. He just needs to draw time. Something's still trying to get ahead. Depp good for one. Something breaks through on main. Laz needs to get the kill. He swivels back. He finds the headshot onto Jing. And now it's all down to Forsaken at 32 HP. And he's not going to have the time. He's going to hold them at bay with the 0 point. And he will back out for the save. Close is clear. Mind Freak jumps into a smoke. Are they wary of it? No, they're not. They jump right into Mind Freak's home. Forsaken there for the trade. Laz will take out the Omen. But Divide not backing out alongside Forsaken. Divide good for yet another kill. 17 and 5. He finally gets shut down as Laz goes for another multi-kill. Enough time for the plant. Uran for the cover. And just an operator in the hands of something. Goes for the shot. Gets tagged, no audio. Full focus, doesn't land the shot. Exposed on the dash. And ZETA climb up to 6. Oh, that's a great from the shadows from Mind Freak, though. Knows that it was just a fake over by Rumble, so he can try to stick onto her, but he has been seized. And that means Depp's going all the way around. Hiranga for one, but Mind Freak and Forsaken still good for it. Depp just can't find the clear shot. He wanted to get more than one, but now he's been exposed to bounce out with the last pack. Not going to land on his feet. And that shuts down the approach. Paper X finally
10 seconds left.
On the doorsteps of map point. 3 members grouped together, 5 seconds on the clock. Surely not. Okay, well, Jing has exited the site, so that absolutely secures it. Nasty shot on Jing. Quick on the flick. But he does get flash. He was trapped in Trey all alone, no backup. During all of this, Paper X has already cleared out C-Mount entirely. So if they can just hold on, maybe not even just holding on, never mind. Laz answers right back. I thought Divide might be able to hold on to the site. But it's Laz who shuts him down. Huron down to 7 HP. Deja vu here between this duo of Laz and Huron. See what they can do. As they will get into the site safely with the lockdown. No information on Mind Freak and something.
No idea. They're just going to have to make a good guess or a good read as to where they might approach from. Huron all the way up. Looking for that check into defender spawn. If he doesn't spot anyone there, that could be a tell, but oh my goodness, just a tiny little needle, and it's been threaded in towards Laz. Down to the one-on-one. Huron, 7 HP, but a single bullet from the Vandal can make all the difference in the world. Great smoke from Mind Freak, though. Blocks off a potential side of entry. He's running out of time.
Huron knows now it's not being stuck. No time. Mind Freak, he only has one more shot. Now out of time. The round surely has escaped away from him. Huron counts down to the half, and he knows that there is no time, as Mind Freak will go down to the spike. See Forsaken on the classic, Mind Freak on the Sheriff as well. There's the paranoia to push out. Divide capitalizes on it. He's trying to chase through. He knows there was one more. He finds it. And the coverage is not quite there. But Huron, Divide on for the ace. Looking for the last one. Huron, not much of a choice. Otherwise, it's going to be the last round no matter what. He has to go for the challenge. Can he win it? Divide and Jing doubled up. And Divide will get the ace to wrap up Lotus and take us to a third map on Sunset. Alone, but oftentimes that long range on the fault line is something that Forsaken favors. He's gonna be on top. Eventually gets taken down by Dev. Just couldn't find a way out with the paint shells right at his feet. Now door broken, 4-man push in. ZETA Division still not entirely sure how many people are coming through here, but Depp's holding close away from that paranoia. He spots 3. They're still not sure of the entire squad. You can tell Laz fishing for information, trying to see if he needs to hold in mid, if he needs to go for the wraparound. He's going to begin over on top mid. Now Market smoked off. Uran hiding in the site. Gets 1, gets 2, almost 3. Jing down to 40 HP. Laz is here, but they have to peek the spike. Sugar Zero realizes they're not on it just yet. It's going to be 1 apiece for Huron and Sugar Zero.
Shots, unfortunately, not quite landing for Paper X, but that's it. ZETA
going B 2 rounds in a row. Now on the bonus, Sugar Zero not going to be able to swivel in time, but Depp will just enter right into the site. Forsaken now trapped. Divide is tasked with trying to be the backup, but it's too late. He had to peek through the smoke. It takes too much time. Forsaken now gone from elbow. Spike planted, and Depp is still wrapping around. Jing, he has an inkling about it. They've lost track of him, and now Jing will try to chase through. He gets ahead of the boom bot, gets the kill onto Depp. Now Divide on the site. He's broken apart. ZETA's post-plant positioning. And here Ron not able to get the kill on the trap wire either. Mindfreak just completely goes through the trip. The wall's there, and that's the defuse.
Oh my gosh.
But uh-oh, there is the aftershock. Is anyone going to warn him about it? No, it's too late. No one's watching out for him. And Laz falls through. Sure, the Thrash gains some ground, but that's a man down. You won't be able to get that second charge on the Thrash either.
Not to mention that Sugar Zero is down to red HP. They try to send some suppressive fire shots through just to prevent Paper Rex from checking even further. But here comes Jing with a bit of a flank. Hiroran is repositioned, but still a crit hits up duel. That's another player down. It's going to be down to the fault line though, and Forsaken just continues to push through. Sugar Zero able to trade down onto one, but then here comes something.
Are now trapped inside market, heading into B site.
That would be a bit of sandwich.
Whoa!
Depth though, heads up duel on towards Jing. Something managing to find one from behind as well, so it's a bit of an even trade. We're back to a 3-on-3. Rolling Thunder from Forsaken though, sent down, and it does connect. Sugar Zero quite banged up, and they're on those Sheriffs. They will be able to find that shot of the Forsaken though. Mosh Pit will be able to buy a bit of time, and the spike is dropped down. Left. So,
but they have the ultimate from the shadows available. Sure, you won't get the weapon pickups, but they will just use it to recover the spike instantly. And Laz still watching for the rotate. Now grouping up onto the A site. Paper Rex actually going to break apart and take 1v1s. I think Laz might have heard a couple of those footsteps. Mindfreak, I'm not sure if he's going to be ready for it. It's an off angle, and Laz finds the kill. Paper Rex, a big blunder. It is something. He's good for these clutches, but he needs to find the 1v1 first.
My buddy's defusing.
The wingman sent out. Not quite taken out just yet. There's the trade, though, from Laz all the way around with the Vandal.
Gonna be a bit of that A presence. This should tell Jing and the rest of Paper Rex that something's about to happen. The Showstopper instantly tracked up to the top. Paint Shell's underhand tossed as well, just to buy a bit more space. Forsaken able to receive. It's gonna be the trade from Sugar Zero.
Yeah, but Huron's still on the lurk. He hadn't quite backed off just yet. So they get the pings. It's two people on A. The smoke to cut off the rotate. Mindfreak's trying to get ahead of it. He wants to find at least one target. The paranoia shouldn't land. He's just going to reposition with the Shrouded Step. Can he find the kill onto Hiroran? He does! Holding on to backside, smokes it off just to buy time for his teammates to arrive.
Bit of a heal as well.
Swing out.
And they
Sugar Zero gets one. 20 seconds. He would desperately like to find a 1v1, but Paper Rex, oh, they're going to give it to him! Trying to exit out of the site, but Devi.
Quite a bit of utility, but not quite wanting to send it through. The Aftershock just buys a bit of time and space for him, but once he hears these footsteps, it's going to be the double kill.
Spike down.
Two quick taps, and now the Thrash. Huron unfortunately stuck holding alone. The rest of the team on the site. Something still looking for those hits, but Sugar Zero, a quick double. Mindfreak for the trade. Sugar Zero still alive, but 10 seconds left. He has to pick up the spike, but on the crossing, Devi will spot him with that sniper Overwatch.
To control Paper Rex's movement around the map. Deb trying to go in fast. That's the answer for now, but he gets taken down. I mean, Deb consistently too many steps far ahead of his teammates, and Mindfreak now just in the shooting gallery. Sugar Zero and Uran separated here on the site.
And trying to find their own precise shots, but look at this. Paper Rex, after getting their kills, tucked away behind the generator. Forsaken swings out. It's going to be Sugar Zero finding the trade. Something up from behind. It's not something that Sugar Zero expects. Oh, Paper Rex is already here. I'm not sure if ZETA is going to anticipate this. Early shot from something, and that's Hiroran gone. Sugar Zero now trying to make use of the smoke. Peeks out, but can't quite find anything.
Yeah, the Thrash stops him on elbow as well. Only 20 seconds on the clock. This one way is not going to disappear in time. Sugar Zero, you need to make something happen. And he goes for the Hail Mary Shrouded Step. Double kill to open up the site. Spike's still not there just yet, but Mosh Pit will buy time. The wingman sent out. The spike will get planted. And now a 1v2. Devi with the operator, but the Thrash is coming. Can he hide away from it? It goes past him. They have no idea, but they spot his barrel. So they were feeling pretty confident about this pinch, and now it's just a spray down. The wingman goes out as well. Depp is holding close. He has an opportunity, but he gets taken down by something. Huron now already on the spike, but they can barely see it right around that cyber cage. They know exactly where the diffuser has to be, and they all fall like flies. The wingman sent out. Trying to draw out more utility, trying to draw them out, gives spike over to Jing, and the wall comes up just in time. Showstopper, he does get dizzied. Checks close. When does he let it go? He lands it right on top of Huron. Last spotted, Jing takes him out as well. Give him an inch and he'll take the entire site. Devi now jump peeks. Sugar Zero spotted, he has to back away. There just isn't a good way for him to try to get back into the side. And Paper X is on the hunt. It's their bonus round. They'll do whatever they want to try to make sure that they have the advantage. Sugar Zero, he's getting surrounded. He knows it. He wants to isolate the fights, and he just can't find it. Far back, but Sugar Zero, he's gone even one step forward. Forsaken's wary of it, but he's still a little too concerned. The smoke just trying to fake it out, but Forsaken starts going for the flank as well. The Thrash now catches on to something. Depp goes in for the kill. They hear Forsaken. They're trying to wrap around. Depp gets a second kill. And now only 2 members left. Sugar Zero finds him. They're stuck here on B main. Can ZETA go for the defuse? It's a lineup from Jing and Devi! And Devi will wrap it up to get match point. Paper X trying to spread out, and the positioning's good. It's only a 1-for-1 trade. They will continue the push. They know that the site has been emptied other than the Raze, thanks to the Rolling Thunder. Slow orb used.
Wow.
And ZETA Division. This may very well be the last round that they get to play in VCT 2024. Doing everything they can to fight back, but Devi will not have mercy as he shuts down the hopes and dreams. And Huron with one single sheriff. He's had so many wonderful moments today, but there will be no fairy tale this year as Paper X will shut down the match, winning 2-1.